My name is Rene Dupree, and I'm a professional wrestler. I was 14 years old. It was in a town called Woodstock, New Brunswick. There was about 300 or 400 people there. My father was a promoter, so he ran the show. And it was probably the most nerve-wracking experience of my life, but also the best. So. Well, for example, this week I've woken up at 5:30 every morning. I did 30 minutes of cardio, followed by 6 meals a day and an hour workout at the weight room. That's my training, every day. Yeah, he had everybody. He had a very famous territory in Canada. He was next to Stu Hart, the most famous promoter in Canada. You know what I mean? Stu Hart had a bigger territory, but my father actually lasted longer and was more successful in terms of financially. So he wrestled for Vince McMahon Sr., he wrestled for the Crockett's, he wrestled for Jim Barnett, he wrestled for the Funks, he wrestled for Blanchard, he wrestled all over the world. To know the history of professional wrestling, you have to know where it began. And it started in the carnivals. When the carnival came to town, there was always a strong man that challenged anybody in the audience to a fight. And if you could win, you'd win money. And then it grew to, Madison Square Garden type wrestling. I'm not gonna hide what I am. I'm a carny, 110%. I'm proud of being a carny, that's what I am. I tiazak kiazarni yizes. Kizum izol skizul brizother. Yeah. When I was 15 years old, I did 128 days in a row without a day off. That was going to school and wrestling at the same time. That's working twice a night, twice on Sundays. Yeah, so I started May 1st, I ended up at Labor Day, which was like September 7th, every day without a day off. That was my 15 years old. The year I graduated, I didn't go to my high school graduation. I didn't go to my high school prom. I was wrestling. At 18 years old, I moved to the United States by myself, and I worked there for 6 years. I got deported from the United States when I asked for my release from the WWE. So I had a house, I had brand new furniture all paid for, and I lost everything. And I had to start all over again. So I went to Japan. Since then, I've done 49 tours of Japan. I've lived in the UK. I've dined with kings and queens, and I've starved on pork and beans, literally. You see these teeth? I got them knocked out 3 times. And this past weekend, I got it chipped. That's over $25,000 out of my pocket on teeth. My nose broken 3 times. I've had countless amount of concussions. Blood, sweat, and tears. You have to give 24/7 to this. By 24/7, I mean, you have to think about it. The first thing you think about when you wake up and the last thing you think about when you go to bed. Because otherwise, you're wasting your time.